Hey, what's up gaming fans, Liam here, and today I have something a little different for you. I wanted to show you this honestly amazing free and open source real-time strategy game. It's called Beyond All Reason and it's available for Linux and Windows, and you can even try it on Steam Deck, although as a traditional RTS, the controls probably aren't great on deck, but it's available as a flat pack via the Discover app if you do want to try it there. All of my initial footage here is on desktop Linux, Fedora specifically, but I do a bit on Steam Deck at the end. As a bit of background info for you, this game is inspired by the likes of Total Annihilation, Supreme Commander, and a little bit of Planetary Annihilation. It is a true real-time strategy game with a massive scale and ridiculous over-the-top battles along with plenty of base building. Saying it's inspired by those previous games doesn't really explain it well enough though. Specifically, this game uses the Spring RTS game engine, which started off life as a way of getting the classic Total Annihilation into full 3D. The story goes deeper again, as Beyond All Reason is heavily based on a game called Balanced Annihilation, which was made for Spring Engine, that was also based on another game that was based on a mod for the original Total Annihilation. So, history lesson over, let's get Beyond All Reason going properly now, featuring two unique sides with hundreds of units across land, sea, air, hovercraft and so on. It has pretty much a little bit of everything. It is free, open source, and eventually when it is properly ready, it will be released on Steam as well. For now though, you can download it directly from their website and a link will be in the description, but consider it alpha level quality with plenty of work still to do on it. That said, it is fully playable offline and online, and a whole lot of juicy fun can be had if, like me, you love a proper, true, classic real-time strategy game. The economy is split across energy and metal that you get from various types of generators and the metal which you can dig up using extractors from special points across the maps. You can also build energy converters to change energy to metal as well, but that's super expensive to do in the game. One of the elements of Beyond All Reason taken from the old games is the way you actually build things. You spray out the resources from your initial commander unit that you really need to keep alive, and various other types of builder units where the buildings and other units gradually build up over time, and as they're building it pulls from your current resources. You can have lots of these builder units help towards building other things, and you can help out your allies too with your own resources. There's not many games I've seen that do this type of building system. As someone who grew up playing Total Annihilation and Supreme Commander, and I put a lot of hours into various Spring RTS games and mods, Beyond All Reason hits a lot of the right marks for me. I did play quite a lot of Planetary Annihilation as well, but it just wasn't the same, and the maps being actual round planets that you could smash into each other was a bit weird overall and just gave you too much to think about. In Beyond All Reason, when you start a game, all you get to start with is your powerful commander unit, and from here you start expanding with your basic resources, your buildings to produce more units, and eventually spread across the map to just completely crush your opponents. The key of course is resource control. The more of those metal spots that you can use and protect, the more units you can produce to then take down the opposing team. Positioning is key, and of course the best defense is a good offense. Annoying your enemy with units running around their base as early as possible to distract them is a fun way to get an early head start. The surprise with Beyond All Reason is just how good it looks. The units and buildings look amazing. And with all the recent graphical advancements it's been through, it's more stylish than ever, and I especially love all the ground scarring that you can see after a long battle. It really feels like a proper explosive battlefield with lasers, rockets, and more flying around everywhere. You can even nuke people. If you love strategy games with huge battles and tons of different ways to defeat your enemy, then this is the game for you. And since it's completely free, you've got nothing to lose but time. I'm incredibly excited for the eventual Steam release to have more people to play with, but the built-in lobby system is good enough for now. Although my time currently has been entirely in skirmish battles against the AI, because I would just embarrass myself playing this online. This could potentially end up being one of the best free strategy games ever made, and one of the best looking open source games overall as well. You definitely don't want to sleep on this. Now, I did get curious how it would run on the Steam Deck directly as well, so now you're seeing a sample of a quick game running on Steam Deck, docked so that I could use a mouse and keyboard, and it seems to run reasonably well. But watch what happens to the FPS when I turn off the main interface. It jumps by a good 10 frames a second, so they've got some optimization work to do there. Apart from that though, even on Steam Deck, it's really quite impressive that it runs even this well. And I would say you could still have a pretty fun time with it there, especially if you turn down some settings, as the settings used here in this footage had most things turned on. Beyond all reason, it simply amazes me, and it's just another example of the open source community making some amazing things. As always, a link will be in the description if you want to go and check it out. Let me know how you get on in the comments, and I'll see you later.